Now we discuss about some terms that we are use in OSPF. So OSPF terminology. The first term is link. A link is a network or router interface assigned to any given network. When an interface is added to the OSPF process, it's considered as a link. For example, this router are connected with a cable. We are applying OSPF here and here. So this is a link. This network is considered as a link. We do not apply OSPF here and here. So this network is not considered as a link for OSPF. If an interface is applied OSPF, so this network is considered as a link. The second term is router ID. Router ID is an address used to identify the router. Cisco chooses the router ID by using the highest IP address of all configured loopback interfaces. If no loopback interface are configured with address, then OSPF will choose the highest IP address out of all active physical interfaces. For example, this is router. This have two loopbacks. The first address is 10.0.0.1 and the second address is 12.0.0.1. The highest loopback address is router ID. This is the highest loopback address. So for this router, the router ID becomes 12.0.0.0. And in case this router does not have any loopback address, so we choose the IP address from all available interfaces. Like this interface have 10.0.0.1, this interface have 20.0.0.1, and this interface have 8.0.0.1. The highest IP address for interface is this, so this becomes this router's router ID. What is the loopback address? This is the virtual address. For example, router have many physical address like FA0 by 0, FA0 by 1. So here we can create a loopback address or a virtual interface, that is loopback 1, or you can say LO1. We can give IP address here. It is work like an interface, but it is not physically available. It is virtual interface that is created by a command. That command is loopback 1. 1 is a loopback ID. Just go to configuration mode and give this command loopback 1. Then give the IP address for this interface. You can include this interface in routing also. Loopback does not require no shut command because loopback address is already applied no shut command by default. The next term in OSPF is neighbor. Neighbors are two or more routers that have an interface on a common network. OSPF neighbors must have a number of common configuration options to be able to successfully establish a neighborship relationship. That are, the first one is area ID. The second one is stub area flag. The next one is authentication. The fourth one is hello and dead intervals. two routers want to become a neighbor, they must have same area ID, same stub area flags, same authentication or password, same hello and dead intervals. Hello interval means after how many times OSPF sends hello packets, and the dead time is after how many times or after how many minutes or seconds OSPF delete a entry in routing table when it not getting any information. So in OSPF 10 is a hello time and the 40 is a dead interval by default. We can change it via command. Area ID is vary from 0 to 255. We can create multiple areas like area 0, area 1, area 2. These are the area IDs. Stub area flags is mostly same for both routers. What is stub area? This is not part of CCNA. We will discuss about stub areas in CCNP. The authentication also available in OSPF that we will discuss about authentication of OSPF in CCNP.